Game of Thrones Season 7 premiere, baby! Yeah! YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Jody Joe. Welcome to Jody's Corner. We are here, and it is time. This is motherfucking Game of Thrones Season 7 premiere, baby! Yeah! We here! Bruh!
You're gonna tip over one day.
Bruh, that's you back. Yeah! We here! HT3 is here, aka Darcy. What's up, y'all?
What's happening, my niggas?
The man, the myth, the legend, TheKode is here.
I have to be here. Let's get it.
Are you ready?
End all speculations. Let's go. This is the day.
Bro, I want to say how epic this is. Happy Game of Thrones Day, everybody. A lot of stuff happened to me today that didn't want me to do this episode, but freak OBS, freak internets and programs and F all that other shit, but we are here.
Free flat tires.
Freak
And flat tires and shit. Shout out to my main man, Code. The man, the myth, the legend, TheKode is here, gracing us with his presence. What's up, bro?
Game of Thrones, baby.
You understand what freak this means?
Questions will be answered. That's what this means.
HT3 is here. He knows nothing about this show, but he's trying to show support and he's trying to get into the show.
Yeah, for real.
And you're starting Season 7, you're gonna watch this shit with us. The spoilers, but
Wreck your life.
yeah,
It's all good.
he's here. Moral support, homie support, trying to get into the show. Forgive him. In case, this is how much we love Game of Thrones. The Arena. It's a death battle that we created here on Jody's Corner where we put warriors from Game of Thrones in and they fight it out to the death and we battle it out and you guys vote the winner. It's on my channel right now. Now that that's out the way, let's go ahead and get into this reaction. This is Game of Thrones Season 7. I want to do a couple of predictions really quick.
Go ahead.
Let's try to predict the first scene. I got Khaleesi on the ships on her way to Marine. On her way to King's Landing.
I got.
It's gonna take off right where we left off. What you got?
First scene.
What you got?
Cersei. First scene. Cersei. That map. Probably in another room, but Cersei doing something. You know.
Okay, for sure.
Looking over King's Landing or some shit.
You got something to say?
Yeah.
What you got?
I got Aquaman in that camp. And for some blonde bitch eating cheese.
Yeah. As I tell you, yes, that could happen. As I told you, he hasn't watched the show. That's funny. Alright, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this reaction. Shout outs to HBO Now. Cause I can't believe I'm about to click Season 7. I'm about to click Season 7, Episode 1 of the episode titled Dragonstone. 68 minutes. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I gathered every flame who means a damn thing.
You think she many
Tell you
faced
my
it?
plans
Poison.
for this great house now that winter has come.
What?
First.
That's epic!
A toast.
No, you're freaking lying!
Gaulish horse piss. This is the finest
Poison.
harbor gold. Proper wine. For proper heroes.
It's Arya, nigga! It's Arya! Look at her face!
Not you. I'm not wasting good wine on a damn woman. The men who helped me slaughter the Starks at the Red Wedding.
Hold the cups high, you bastards!
Cheer.
Look at him.
Great
Cheer
men.
with that face
All
on.
you. Butcher the woman pregnant with a babe. Cut the throat
Oh my
of
god.
a mother of 5. Slaughter your guests after inviting them into your home.
Don't sound too good now.
But you didn't slaughter every one of the Starks.
Oh my god, this is epic!
That was your mistake. You should have ripped them all out, root and stem.
Bruh, this
Leave one
completely
wolf alive, and
changes
the sheep are never
her
safe.
epicness, bruh, in this season. Look at how stern and noble she looks.
Tell them winter came for House Frey.
I see something in her eyes, bro. She's different.
She's an assassin.
She's a killer.
No remorse, huh?
Go, girl, no remorse, bro. Oh my God, Arya. Now that's get back. Not just the slit throw from season 6. This is impressive, bro. Oh shoot, nigga. Look how tired she looks, bro.
Yeah, she been
Her
dragging
whole
wow.
life in this show, she's been dragging, pulling, catering to this no-leg motherfucker, bro. Because of some three-eyed raven shit.
Hey,
Man, Frick, she needs to be rewarded. She needs a hot bath and some food and a house.
I don't plan on knitting by the fire while men fight for me. I might be small, Lord Glover, and I might be a girl. But I am every bit as much a northerner as you.
Indeed you are, my lady. No one
And
is
I've got
questioning.
your permission to defend the North.
She a beast. In the
We'll
heart.
be training every man, woman, boy, and girl on Bear Island.
The Ambers and the Carstarks betrayed the North. Their castle should be torn down with not a stone left standing.
The castle's committed no crimes, and we need every fortress we have for the war to come. We should give the last hearth and carhold to new families, royal families who supported us against Ramsay.
The Umbers and the Carstarks have fought beside the Starks for centuries. They've kept faith for generation after generation.
And then they broke faith.
I'm not going to strip these families of their ancestral homes because of the crimes of a few reckless sons.
So there's no punishment for treason and no reward for loyalty.
That's not a good look. Them arguing like that.
The punishment for treason is death. Small John Umber died on the field of battle. Harold Karstark died on the field of battle.
They died fighting for Ramsay. Give the castles to the families of the men who died fighting for you.
She's schooling him.
But I will not punish a son for his father's sins. And I will not take a family home away from a family it has belonged to for centuries. That is my decision. And my decision is final.
He flips the car.
Big time.
The bastard cock.
You have to be smarter than father.
That's true too.
You need to be
You're a
smarter
good
than
job,
Rob.
I'm sorry.
He's dumb.
I loved them, I missed them, but they made stupid mistakes and they both lost their heads for it.
And how should I be smarter?
The
By
honor
listening to you.
That'd be so terrible. You afraid of me?
Well, yes.
Should I be?
Not the right answer.
Daenerys Targaryen has chosen Tyrion to be her hand. Right now they're sailing across the narrow sea, hoping to take back her father's throne. Our little brother. The one you love so much. The one you set free. The one who murdered our father and our firstborn son. Now he stands beside our enemies and gives them counsel.
That's right.
Sure we understand how much danger we're in.
I understand we're in a war for survival. I understand whoever loses dies. I understand whoever wins could launch a dynasty that lasts 1,000 years.
A dynasty for whom?
You got no kids.
Our dad.
Yeah, exactly. Your kids are
We're the
gone.
last of us.
A dynasty for us then.
We never talked about Tommen.
Freak Tommy. You don't.
Say,
Our baby boy killed himself.
he betrayed me. He betrayed us both. Should we spend our days
Oh, look at his face.
mother, father, and all our children?
Mercy.
I loved them, I did. Their ashes now, we're still flesh and blood. The last Lannisters, the last ones who count.
We can't win this war alone.
White Walkers, nigga.
I think I listened to father for 40 years and learned nothing.
Woo! What does she know? She knows something, bro. What's west of Westeros? That's not enough. That's not enough, bro. I hate them. They're whack, bro. Their sigils whack. Their costumes are whack. Their lifestyle is whack. What they stand for is whack. They look whack. I don't give a freak about that. Everything about it is whack. They live like Get them, they're the narrows, my nigga.
I wanted to grow up and marry the most beautiful woman in the world. So here I am, with 1,000 ships and 2 good hands.
Oh! Oh, bruh!
I decline your proposal.
Shots fired!
Why?
You're not trustworthy. You've broken promises to allies before and murdered them at the nearest opportunity. You murdered your own brother.
You should try it. Feels wonderful.
Oh, bro,
I don't
who's
expect you
this
to trust me
guy?
outright. You need proof of it.
So why's a nice girl on her own heading to King's Landing?
I'm going to kill the Queen.
Do you believe me now, Clegane? Do you believe we're here for a reason?
An eye-opener for the Hound, bruh. That's interesting. That's very interesting, man. If he becomes a believer, that gives him the foundation that he needs, bro. He's a lost dog right now.
I'm sorry you're dead. You deserve better. Both of you.
Oh, yeah, the Hound, man. Yeah. He has a heart. He's getting foundation. He's exploring his heart now. He's becoming a better character in my eyes. Good for the Hound, man. Yeah. Jordan!
Has she come yet?
Jordan.
The Dragon Queen. Daenerys Stormborn.
Haven't heard anything.
Jordan. I don't believe I ever seen Stannis sit on that chair.
Yeah.
They never showed him sitting on that chair. I've never seen the room.
Just that freaking room at that table.
Think they did that to keep this epic scene intact?
Hold up, Grey Worm.
I'm sorry.
He's staying on protection detail, bro.
It's been a while since Targaryen booty cheeks have sat in that throne. And I don't think any female sexy booty cheeks have sat on that chair until this day.
She passing that shit.
Fuck.
Stannis War Room.
This is where we see him at.
Yeah. Isn't this where Davos got his fingers cut off?
Probably. We're trying to poison everybody. They got the blue eyes white dragon on the wall. It's tight. Shout out to Blue Eyes.
Shall we begin?
What?
I knew they was gonna do that.
What the freak, bro?
Always leave you wanting more, bruh. They wasted on what's his name?
Heck no, my nigga, nah, bruh.
Is it, bro?
That felt like 30 minutes, bruh.
That's because it was good.
Nah. You got...
30 minutes.
You have... Alright, let's talk.
Let's talk.
You have only 8 episodes this season?
I think, is it 8?
It was 8 or 7. 7's next year, 8 this season.
Some shit.
There's only 8, now there's only 7 episodes, and we really didn't get anything yet.
She came.
All this was a recap of season 6, and...
What are you talking about?
What you feel, bro?
I mean, you know, what do you mean about the episode?
Yeah.
I saw what I wanted to see. I wanted to see Khaleesi hit King's Landing, Westeros. She did. We got some information on Arya, which I didn't think it was gonna do anything on that. She seems with it. We got the whole thing with
that was the best part.
I mean, if you're looking for shock and awe,
that was the best. The Arya killing everybody, that was tight, and that was in the beginning of this episode.
That was shock and awe. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about we found out where Jorah's at. How did he get there? What the fuck?
That's what we want to know. We seen in the trailer that there.
Yeah, I know he was. I didn't know that's where he was at.
What does that do for you?
How the fuck did he get there? What's going on?
All right, so that's an open door of questions that you have.
Yes.
This, I freaking man, I didn't like this, man.
I enjoyed it.
I love. Wait, let me reiterate that. I love this shit, but I'm disappointed.
What you disappointed for?
I'm disappointed in the premiere. What do you mean? I'm disappointed that nothing really big happened. I mean, the Arya thing was great. But it's just it's really teasing right now. Really slow pace. Nothing really, a couple little dialogues here and there. Nothing too deep. Character to character to character to character. Didn't give us enough meat in one area, except for freaking Fat Boy Samuel.
Didn't give us no meat with him either.
Yes, it did. He had the most time. What? Samuel had the most screen time, bruh. They went to him twice.
They went to him twice, but they didn't show anything of note until they showed the Dragonstone.
They talked about the Robert's Rebellion. They talked about wars from the past. He found out where the dragon glass is at.
That's all from him. To me.
I don't know, bro. I think this is where we're going to freaking divide. It looks like you're a Game of Thrones fanboy, and I'm a Game of Thrones fan.
Call it what you want. I know every single episode can't be an epic moment.
I don't want it to be epic.
It's built up.
Epic. This is season 7.
Doesn't matter.
This is coming off of season 6, Battle of the Bastards, the winter and shit.
I'm not trying to debate who's what kind of fan.
Hey, freak that. I'm talking about this episode.
I'm talking about the episode. Stuff builds up. She got there. Next episode, we're gonna see where she goes from there. She said, "Let's begin."
But let's explore something.
Jorah was in the freaking in the cell. I didn't know he was there at the freaking monastery, whatever the freak that is.
Yeah.
Sam's there.
Am I wrong for wanting more?
No, you're not wrong.
Am I wrong for being disappointed? Am I wrong for expecting something I didn't get? Am I wrong for?
You're supposed to feel however the hell you want to feel. I'm not the one calling you a fanboy or anything based on how you feel.
Are you content?
You feel how you want to feel.
Are you content?
Hell yeah, I'm content.
So this satisfies you?
Yes.
This was living up to the hype.
Whenever I get information on Game of Thrones that furthers anything, I feel content because of the weight behind it.
Some fanboy
like what you. There you go again. Like
an hour episode, they give you one little line that's new, and you're like, "Yay!"
Said, you want some.
So they can give you 58 minutes of season 6 stuff.
It's not,
and then 2 scenes of new shit you've never seen before.
It's not. It's not about giving me a little taste of shit I don't know about. It's about adding on to shit and letting shit build up. That's how the show works. That's how it always works.
I understand all of that.
All right then.
Is it wrong to want a little bit more?
It's not wrong to want anything. You're missing the point of what I'm saying. I'm not saying you have to love it this way. When we got the Red Wedding, non-book readers, when we got the Red Wedding, everything that led up to the Red Wedding with Rob was irrelevant in my eyes. Until the Red Wedding came up, that was the shock and awe moment. Yeah, I was rooting for Rob and all that, but it wasn't. There was nothing epic. We weren't seeing any of Rob's battles. You see what I'm saying?
You didn't have to see any of Rob's battles to be epic scenes. There was still epicness around that time.
Yes, but they were tiny, just like this. They give you tiny nuggets.
They weren't just like this.
Rob was on the battlefield.
It wasn't just like this.
Rob
we seen that baby ghost killing somebody. We saw him give birth to a motherfucking kill somebody.
Those are moments that were let.
We seen them drink wine and not die. The Red Witch.
Those were moments that led up from other moments.
Did we get stuff like that in this episode?
Yes, you always get it, but you're looking at it without the moment of the payoff. You're just looking at the moments building up.
Right.
When Rob was on the battlefield, getting all touchy with his girl, it was meaningless to us. His freaking doctor wife or whatever.
All right.
When it built up to that, when she died, you get the payoff of all of that. You betrayed.
You don't understand where I'm coming from.
I hear what you're saying.
I don't think you understand where I'm coming from. I think I'm not explaining it to you.
I hear you. We just look.
There's only 8 episodes this season.
I hear all that.
They said it's going to be more fast paced. This was not fast paced. You wasted a season. You wasted an episode, in my opinion.
I hear you.
In my opinion, this episode should have and could have been way better.
It's always could be better. So.
Yeah, I'm talking about from Game of Thrones standpoint. This is one of the worst season premieres. I have to think about it. It's not better than season 1, 4, 3. This is probably one of the worst.
Season 1 did the same thing.
Maybe season 6 was a bad.
Season 1, episode 1 did the same thing. They're tiny little moments.
That gets a pass because it's a new show.
I'm trying to explain it to you. That's how the show works. When I saw the first episode with the White Walkers, the White Walkers got me pumped. But after the White Walkers, and Ned cut the guy's head off, I'm like, why did he cut his head off? Like, he saw them demons that don't believe him.
That's because it's a new show.
But I understand you, but I'm saying, those were little nuggets. The only hype moment in that was the White Walkers when he saw them and they killed them. Everything else Everything else were information that I didn't know nothing about. And they were giving it to me.
He pushed him out the window, bro.
That was at the end of the freaking episode.
And what happened at the end of this
episode?
She
said, let us begin. I can't wait to see what happens next.
Same thing? Nigga, watch out, bro. You know that's bullshit.
What the hell?
She put the things I do for love. Push him out the window, bro. That was epic. This one, let's begin.
Nothing.
This one, let's begin. Let's begin. 2 words. That's whack.
Brand meant
that's tight. Understand that's tight, but that's not.
Brand meant
we
nothing to you.
We knew that she was gonna do this.
Brand
so saying that we didn't know that Jenny was gonna push him out the window. That was a shock. This is not surprising that she says, let's begin. I knew that you were gonna. I know why you're here.
I'm glad you're recording this because, like I said, if you're wanting shock and awe in every freaking episode, every single moment,
not just shock and awe in every single.
Then we're watching two different shows.
No. I believe that there's 2 target points where shock and awe needs to happen. That's the season premiere and the season finale.
Whatever. When Bran got pushed out the window, as shock and awe as that was, this holds more weight than that. The boy meant nothing to me back then. I was just sad that a kid got.
I said nothing about holding weight. I said nothing about holding weight.
I'm explaining to you, even though that was a shock and awe moment, it was only because I can't believe you just pushed that kid out a window. Here, I know exactly what she's gonna do.
It's not. I can't believe you just pushed that kid. I can't believe you, who is part of the King's Guard, with the king, is having sex with this woman, and then, of all things you've done to this person, who's the son of the man you've come to visit, pushed out the window.
I didn't care about any of that back then.
They set all that up in that very first
episode. It's a build-up.
There was no build-up. I'm
talking about that's the build-up.
That was all contained within that one episode, bro.
No, the little drops come after that.
No.
After he pushes him out the window and we come back, then we find out when they said, who could have done this? He never felt before. And then they begin their investigation.
That first episode made it epic. The king is coming. He's writing months to come to see you. She's going to take you.
These people meant nothing to me.
I know they mean nothing. You're not understanding me.
There was no weight.
All right, fine.
I'm sorry. That's how I look at it.
Once again, I'll go backtrack for this slow motherfucker.
It
was a new show. Why are you expecting weight for something you don't know about?
I wasn't expecting.
You don't know about the characters.
I wasn't expecting weight.
But I'm talking about good storytelling and nice scenes, bro. You don't need weight for that.
What's wrong with the scenes? I love the fact
that last scene was anticlimactic.
What? That was epic.
That was epic. Because she put her fingers in home. We saw her in the trailers at that table already.
She came home.
We saw that in the trailer.
like I said, you're waiting for something to happen.
No.
Yeah.
I just want something different than that.
You want waiting for something to happen.
No. Here's the way you could have ended it. Watch this. You could have ended this episode the way they began it, bro. And I would have been freaking doing backflips. Arya killing all the men as Walden Frey. Miss me, bro. You tripping. You tripping.
Is clearly...
Man, y'all motherfuckers know what I'm talking about. They ended this episode bad to me, bro.
Ending, obviously, that's different from opinion.
That Arya shit was way epic, more epic than this, was it not?
This ending is clearly a cliffhanger for you to want more. And it does that.
This is Game of Thrones, my nigga. This is... Let me remind this motherfreaker. This is Game of Thrones Season 7. Ain't no make you want more.
What?
We're already here. We want more from jump. We wanted more 8 months ago.
That's how it works.
No, they're not. That's not with this show.
That's how it works.
Not with this show,
That's
bro.
how it works.
The Game of Thrones people know we're crackheads for this shit.
That's how
they
it
know
works.
we're sitting here fiending, coming up with countless videos of what's gonna happen. What? And then we got that at the table. Something we got in the trailer.
The same shit happened with the Red Wedding. The Red Wedding happened before the end of the season finale, and it was more epic than the freaking last 2 episodes or some shit. So what? That's how it works. It trickles out for me anyway.
All right,
I'm not telling you you're supposed to be happy with it.
I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you that you shouldn't be happy and thrilled like you are. Me personally, I'm not thrilled and content with the fact that I didn't really get to make my point because we keep going backtracking.
All right, make your point.
But I said there's only 8 episodes this season. Now there's only 7.
Make your point.
So in 7, so that makes me think in my mind, we're not going to get a lot of what we think we're going to get. What we talked about, shit that's going to happen, all wars and battles and people coming into... How you going to do that in 7 episodes? This shit going to really have to go real fast. And I don't think that's going to happen. They're going to pull us to season 8. This episode let me believe that we're going to get jerked until the 8th season.
Okay.
And that's not good for me, bro. That's all I'm saying. I expected them to come out. I expected them to come out full blast. Boom. Khaleesi touchdown. Boom. First scene. We got that 45 minutes into the show. Actually, we got it at the end of the show. We were both the freak off on that one. So that's really taking it slow. I thought they was going to go boom. Jaime and Cersei already planning shit. They're already working together. Sansa and Jon Snow doing actual plans with everyone else. Actually forming and getting stuff done. Talking about the plans they plan to make. Contacting people, getting shit ready, but all they did was, talking about,
I hear you. You want it to go the way you envisioned it in your mind.
No, I'm just going off the top of my head right now. I didn't envision anything. But now that I see this episode, I'll be like, dang, you could have did a little more.
You say that now, but if events had happened to satisfy your thirst for wanting,
then I wouldn't say nothing.
Exactly. So the way you wanted it to go.
It's not my vision. I just made this up.
I'm not saying
it could have been totally different than what I just said.
I'm not saying it's a 1-for-1 picture.
No,
you just want answers for questions that you have.
No, not answers. No, you're misunderstanding me.
No, I'm not.
This could have been a totally different episode than the one I just explained to you.
I understand that, but you still want resolutions to things.
No.
Yes, you do.
I don't want resolutions.
Yes, you do. You want
movies to be made.
You want Khaleesi to get there.
No.
You want things to happen.
That's not a resolution. That's a step towards the resolution.
Whatever. The way this is going is step towards resolution. This is the way I like it.
We saw this in the trailers.
There we go with that shit. Anyways, did you get your point across? Because I was trying not to interrupt you.
Oh, what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, but back to the 8 episodes. There's only 7 episodes left. I think we're in trouble as far as this show's not going to go through too fast paces like they said it was, bruh. I'm a little bit worried that they're going to hold a lot for the 8th and final season. I don't want to go through a whole season where I get little tidbits and then they're going to give you, I'm pretty sure this is Game of Thrones, they're going to give us like 2 episodes at the end that are spectacular. But I don't want to go through, I don't want it to be a season, I don't want it to be a traditional Game of Thrones season, like season 6 or season 5. Mellow, big moment at the end. I want it to be boom, 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 kabow at the end. This is season 7, bro. Alright, fine.
You want epic shit. Boom, boom, boom. That I don't know how else I can repeat that shit. You say boom, boom, I say you want epic shit.
Guilty.
The freak.
Guilty. I want epic shit. Guilty.
Okay. I'm not saying
guilty.
Hey, look,
I am guilty. I want epic shit in this whole season.
If you had your way, I'd be excited too. But did you make your point?
Yeah, man.
Now, for me, it's doing the traditional Game of Thrones stuff, and for me, the way I watch the show, it gives you information, and then the information trickles, and it leads up to something like, as you say, boom or whatever.
You like the slow burn.
It's heavy storytelling, and I like that, as slow as it may be, whatever. But in classic Game of Thrones fashion, which the show's been doing to me from the start. I have expectations.
Be careful what you say.
I have expectations, and even when they're high or low, the show always do a 180, doing something good or bad. It always does something that I'm just like, okay. I had a vision based on what happened, and something else happened.
Okay.
So I'm always with that. So like I said,
that's a positive to you?
Yeah, that's a huge positive.
You just said it's good or bad.
It doesn't. I'm saying it's not always good, bro. It's not always something like, oh well, you know, like we're watching Sam. I don't want to see Sam, but I'm seeing him, right?
Yeah.
Like when we were talking about predictions, I never in my mind will I expect them to show Sam in this.
I know.
Yeah, so stuff like that. But
that doesn't.
But when I say good or bad, when the moment came when he talked about the dragon glass, that's information. Whether I wanted to see it or not, it's information. Whatever it leads to, trickles into, it turns into an overall molding of the story. And I like when they do that type of shit. Regardless, like I said, good or bad. That's a bad example.
All right.
I like that type of stuff.
All right. You like anything Thrones throws at you?
No, if it comes together like you said, like it builds up. Boom. Okay, but all that stuff gets weight. All that little stuff that you say is no. It builds up for me. And
all right, I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see from your perspective.
I mean,
I understand.
It's a different perspective. That's yours.
I know, but I wouldn't be giving you such a hard time if this was season 3, season 4.
I feel you.
This is season 7. There's one left.
I just have faith in the show. They always knock it out apart for me. So I believe all these things, all these little nuggets are going to lead to epic moments that are going to mean more because of what's going on.
I don't disagree there.
We just can't see it yet.
I don't disagree there.
We just can't see it.
Season 4 had a lot of litness.
In my
Season 4 had litness throughout.
Yes, but it was.
I want season 7 to be like 4.
Right, but it's the weight. It's always the weight.
Season 4 has all the weight.
No, those things only meant things because of what happened previously.
And they can't. That's why I expected something of that caliber here. That's the difference here. I'm disappointed you're not.
Because
with this hype, with all of this waiting, and I'm happy. It was good just to see characters, bruh.
Yeah.
It was good just to see characters in the show. It was good to see the Hound with that religion thing. I think that's really good for that character.
I think it's good, period. I don't think it's good for the character, but I think it's gonna.
Why don't you think that's good for the Hound?
Because he's always been like that, and now he's always been a nice guy in my eyes. He just never
been a nice guy.
He's
a murdering, killing.
Finish.
All right, nice is not the right word.
He's always been a nice guy.
Oh, what?
He never.
Nice means I won't kill you.
He's always been a nice guy.
Change that word, bruh.
He's always been a nice guy. He just doesn't go about it the way we want him to. Okay?
I'm nice. I'm gonna kill you. If any more words come out your mouth,
those weren't nice guys.
I'm gonna eat all the chickens.
Those weren't nice guys. He was mean to them.
A nice guy doesn't take lives.
I don't want to hear that shit. He's always been a nice guy.
All right, so we're going off the definition of the term.
Whatever, I don't give a freak.
He's not nice. He's a murderer, bro.
It doesn't matter.
He left that man and that little girl to die. He clobbered him over the head in the winter and left him to die. And they died because that ain't nice. That ain't nice.
Whatever.
Nice.
Whatever. Stop holding on to it.
He always had a heart. I will give you that. Deep down beneath the snow.
You can say it however you want. That's
nice. He's like, hey, nice. How can I help you?
Shut the freak up.
That's nice.
He's always been a nice guy. Just don't go about it the best way.
Forgive him for saying that.
Just don't go about it the best way.
Right.
But now that he has this religion bullshit, he's probably gonna start doing things because of that, as opposed to his
own selfish.
His regular radar that he used to have, which was cool.
What was his radar? He had no radar. All he was a get out of my way or I'll kill you.
That's
all he was.
How he works.
That is how he works, bro.
He doesn't go around killing innocent people. He doesn't do that. Alright? He just don't.
What?
Stop making up shit.
First of all, he killed all those men in that barn because he said F the king. And he said stop talking. He killed them because he didn't like them, bro.
Them niggas I'm done with you. He already knew what they were and what they were doing. We explained to
so why did he
Aya.
So he killed them though.
First of all, he didn't want to go in there because of the trouble.
They didn't pick the fight, he did.
He didn't pick any fight.
Yes, he didn't pick a fight. He said, give me them chickens. What are you talking about?
He didn't pick any fight.
Give me them chickens, F the king. You knew what you would say to these freaking Kingsguard people. You knew what you would say by saying F the king. He was causing trouble. He's a troublemaker. But he has a heart deep down beneath the skull.
Fuck the king.
What you're talking about.
He doesn't have to be nice because the king's a dick. If he wants
nice. That's what he's not.
You're missing the point. The king's the evil one. The king and his men are terrible.
Bro,
he can eat crow and say, yeah, I'm gonna be nice because your king's a dick and you guys are dick, but I'm gonna be nice. No, he's gonna be mean to them because the king's a dick and they're dicks. And he's gonna let them have it.
Time, motherfucker. You give me a hard time for Jamie Lannister pushing the little kid out the
because Jamie's evil.
Because I was messed up. And you ain't you said I never forget.
I'm never gonna forgive Jamie for that.
And you don't forgive, and you forgive the Hound for knocking that old man and leaving him there, murdered with his daughter.
I never said I love the Hound or anything special about the Hound.
So he's evil too.
If the Hound
he's evil too.
If the Hound dies in a gutter tomorrow, I wouldn't be sad. What the hell? I'm not pro Hound.
I am.
Freak. I'm not pro Hound.
I'm pro Hound too, man. I would be sad if he died.
As one of the subscribers said one time, the Hound ran over that little boy, the butcher's son, in the beginning of the show.
He's mad, but
in the beginning of the show, I have no love for the Hound.
Right.
I'm just saying, when you do nice things, I say you do nice things. You do nice things.
Forget you. You're riding for him. You ain't even riding for him. I'm over here riding for him.
I don't ride for the Hound.
This is why I think that the religion is good.
It's terrible.
Because it's going to give him more weight. It'll give him more attention from us, the fans. Yeah. Oh, well, you stand for something. He's going to try to do good.
Of course.
Clearly, he's going to go help Jon Snow at the wall because we see him in the trailers. He's going to do things that he never would have did, just being the rabid, loose dog that he was.
He was running with them. Why? Why was he? Why is before this?
Because that religion saved him from getting whooped by Brienne and taught him humility, showed him niceness, and they hung him. And he wanted to. It was that religion that saved him, bro. When Brienne left him at the bottom of the hill, it was that very same religion that he's with now that fed him, taught him. Yes, it is.
No, it was
not the seven. It was the fire god people, right?
No. It was the 7 that picked him up.
It was the freaking chicken head, huh?
The 7, yeah.
Okay, fine. Well, it was the 7 religion. It's called the 7? That's the name of the religion? Well, the religious shit. They found the Hound wounded from, that nice guy with the eyes and shit, nice dude. They taught him hard work. They fed him. He took the Hound under his wing and showed him, you're not just a murderer, man. You're more than that. And he went in his heart and he opened something up in the Hound, bro. And then when they died and when he got hung, the Hound went and killed them, not for the Hound. He killed them because of they killed someone he cared about. And now he's joining another religion that seems to do right.
I disagree with that.
You disagree with what? That the man opened his heart and showed him the way?
No, that he went and killed those guys because he opened it. He would have went and killed them regardless.
Man, you got the Hound all that.
Nah, that's how.
The Hound don't care about nobody.
That's how he's always been.
No, it is not.
He goes out of his way when he don't have to, and he acts like he's doing it like there's I need to have a reason. That's how he does it. That's how he does it.
Bro. You tripping. The Hound wouldn't give a shit who got killed in any part of the show. In this part, they killed some random folks. You think the old Hound would have cared about that? He would have took their clothes and and went on about his business.
He's all for him first. He's all for him first. He is selfish. But like I said, he showed niceness when and don't get me wrong about who he's protecting or whatever and why he's doing it. When he was slight little niceties you see in him.
Yeah.
When what's his name? Loras Tyrell was getting attacked by the mountain. He's like, leave him alone, blah blah blah. You see that? You see him when he protect Sansa when they was in the streets.
That's not niceness, bro. That's the art.
Whatever.
Oh,
you call it whatever you want.
Oh, okay.
He cares. He cares is the point, and there was no religion involved. Yeah. He didn't have to save her. Right. He could have walked away and let her get raped.
Yeah.
Why was he saving her? And when he gave her the proposition, I'm going to leave. You can come with me.
Yeah.
He was trying to save her from Joffrey and all of them. She decided to stay. He's going to leave anyway.
That's the heart buried beneath the
whatever.
snow.
That's what I'm saying. He's always been a nice guy. Aya.
Stop saying this.
It doesn't matter how I say it. Aya, same shit. He took her. He could have sold her to anyone that was against the Stark and made tons of money. Especially since he was already.
He was being mean to Arya the whole trip. He was being mean to her. That's the opposite of nice.
That's how he is.
Exactly.
He doesn't show it in the best way.
It was his heart that kept her close. Even though he's saying, you dumb cunt, I'll let them rape you.
Yeah.
That's not nice.
That's not. But
his heart.
But he didn't mean that.
His heart.
Blah, blah,
is what kept her.
Whatever. He's always been a freaking nice guy. I want to hear this shit.
Stop saying that.
He's always been nice.
I got a problem with nice and Hound.
Regardless of how he shows it.
So, freak you. I think this is a good story arc for the Hound.
Yeah,
because you took
us. No, because that's gonna like make shit happen. Like
Right. You took a hollow character that was nothing but a one-track pony, and now you're adding stuff to him.
Right.
I think that's great.
I agree. That's great.
My favorite part of this episode, Arya doing that whole, oh bruh, she's killer. She is killer.
They sprinkled some stuff on her too.
They.
No. She was murderer, but then that scene with the soldiers, she's seeing a new side of. They were Lannister. Whatchamacallit.
So yeah,
she's against them, but all the dialogue that they were giving,
she's not against them.
She's
she's a girl on a mission. She's not trying to win a war,
but
she's trying to X them people off her list.
I understand that, but they were showing you when she looked at the swords.
They showed her kindness.
The soldiers were talking like she was getting a different perspective. It's not just they're Lannisters and I'm Stark and all that stuff. Kill.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. So it's.
But that didn't change her at all.
No, she still want to kill Cersei.
That's correct.
But they obviously did it show it for a reason. And you see,
she's not on a. Wait, are you insinuating that she should?
I'm not saying she's on a war path to kill every single Lannister person in front of her.
Okay.
But I'm saying she clearly has an idea in her mind. Why would they waste the scene on it? Where they're telling stories about their families and all that stuff, and she's being sympathetic in her face. You can see it. She's looking at the weapons and shit.
I believe that was to show us that she understands it's not Stark versus Lannister because she's smarter than that. This is what I took from that scene. I believe they showed us that scene of her having a heart to let us know she still had a heart, because what she did in the beginning of this episode, that looked like Arya I ain't never seen before. When I saw it, I told her in the reaction, I said I see a different look in her eyes. She looks like a different Arya.
Right.
So I believe they showed us that scene to let us know, okay, she's still that Arya we know and love. She cares. She's not full blown mad now. All right, that's what I took from it. I think Arya's smarter than that. Oh, you're Lannister, I Stark, we killed.
Nah, I don't think she ever thought that, but she was seeing the enemy in a different light.
Oh, no.
So
I think she's at that point where she can dictate that. She knows that it's beyond that. It's deeper than that. And she has a target, Cersei. I don't even think she'll kill Jaime. Does she know that she puts his brother out the window?
I don't know.
If she ever finds that out, he gonna die too. He gonna be on that list too. Yeah. But if she she only wants Cersei, and I think that she will kill whoever she needs to kill to get to killing someone on the list.
I'm sure.
You're right.
Let's get this good guy.
Oh, bruh. Shots fired from Euron Greyjoy at Jaime Lannister, bruh. That was utmost disrespect.
He fired a couple of shots.
A couple. Those was freaking daggers to the heart, bro.
He knows they need him.
He knows they need him. Yes, that's true. But that throwing shade had nothing to do with that. That throwing shade was to try to put a seed in Cersei's head, like,
that's this nigga. I think he knows they're fucking. So
I know that too. That's why he said that stuff.
Exactly.
Then I think he was literally meant it, like, man, killing a brother's good. You should try it someday. Oh, that's a seed.
That was a two-parter though.
Yeah, what a two-parter.
I mean, I think it was obviously meant at Jaime.
Definitely.
She can put it in context for Tyrion.
Nah.
No, I'm saying you get away with that one, but you can't get away with the arms.
Right.
Clearly it was him.
And I got two hands.
That was clearly meant for him.
Bruh, that was effed up. I would have been like, man, I'm surprised that Jaime didn't, but I guess, he knows that she wants to work things out with him. And she denied him. That was kind of shocking. She didn't just accept him. So he's at a crossroads.
That made Jaime feel good too, by the way.
That did make Jaime feel good. But I just think that she made the right decision. But what I'm curious about is this, bro. Now that Euron Greyjoy got denied by Cersei, what's he gonna do? Is he gonna go out at sea and ride on, or is he gonna give her? Is he still gonna give her the ships?
I think he said it. I think that was his plan to begin with, because she didn't just after she denied him the marriage, he clearly did that whole speech about giving her what she wants or some type of.
All right, yeah, I'll get you.
So he said he was gonna go get it. So that was interesting too. I know we saw some of the battles in the trailer, but what's his intention?
Freaking
is he gonna go try to kill a dragon? Like, what's he gonna do? Like, where's he going? Is he gonna get what's his name?
I know what he's gonna do.
What's the kid's name? Freak. What's his name?
Gendry.
Is he gonna go after Gendry, whatever his name is?
Gendry.
Like, I don't know what the gift is that he's gonna. I mean, I can speculate. And again, this go back to what
Pick one.
No, oh, okay. I think he's gonna attempt to kill a dragon. He's gonna fail at that.
Attempt to kill a dragon.
Attempt to kill a dragon and fail at that. In my opinion. I think she's not gonna accept the marriage proposal, but she's gonna accept the reunion, because she's gonna accept it no matter what, to team up.
Yeah.
But just because he tried. I don't
This
think
is a little off course, but I think she's gonna try to get Tyrion. He's gonna try to kidnap
that's
Tyrion.
That's good too.
And bring Tyrion to
that's
her,
a good
bro.
one too. It might be Tyrion because the dragon's harder to kill.
There's nothing that Cersei wants more than Tyrion.
That's true. That's true. That's a more solid bet.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's what I'm talking about.
Freak him,
it's
bro.
little things like
He's
that.
black. I don't even like him.
You got dressed up for the audience though. But
yeah, what the freak was he wearing? He looked different.
Eyeshadow.
You know, he lost weight, eyeshadow, big mustache.
He's wearing his best to see the queen and shit.
Yeah, okay.
Nice.
He was acting different though. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, like a punk
first
rocker
he
and
was,
shit.
yeah. What's that? First he was a savage.
savage.
Yeah, he was a savage. It seems like, now bring my nephew.
That's how he
I'm going
really
to
is.
kill them.
That's probably how he really is.
I don't know, because that fool was like, oh yeah, when you gonna get his eyes all big and shit?
When
What
he's
is
back on
that?
the ship, he's probably gonna go back.
Okay, I hope so, because I hope it's not like, oh, I gotta HBO hire me for another season. Let me step it up and try to get some other roles. Because he looked like a totally different. He was acting totally different.
He got a haircut too, bro.
Yeah, all that shit is different about him.
Everybody here was like kind of nice too.
Khaleesi's look really curly. Nice and yeah, man.
But yeah, stuff like that. You see how it's trickling. It's trickling. He's off to go get something. We don't know what it. Tyrion is a safe bet. That's good.
Yeah.
You know, killing a dragon, Gendry, whatever. We don't know what he's gonna go get. He's gonna go get something.
Freak! I hate the Greyjoys, man. And I already hate him, man.
Right.
I'm surprised that he beat Yara and all them to King's Landing.
They had to go to what's her name first. Now they're coming.
They went
back.
to Marine, but dang, how long were they there? I guess I don't know. They built 1,000 ships, my nigga. Damn. Nigga, you gotta go cut houses, trees. You gotta build you built 1,000 ships and sailed to King's Landing before Yara could just say, hey, what's up? Let's team up, hop on the boat, and let's go.
1,000 ships is a lot, but a lot happened because I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's enough time.
I don't think a lot happened at all, bro, in season 6.
No, I'm saying at the end of the season, a lot happened too. Before she sailed towards her, then he was doing his ships thing because they did it as soon as they left.
Yes.
And then she met up with them. They were coming back, but then there was time lapse between that because remember the bald guy went over to.
He just popped up.
Yeah, he went over to Dorne.
Yeah.
Did a little negotiation. Then he came back.
Yeah.
So that was the travel too, and then they all decided to set Sylvia. There's a lot of time lapse. I'm saying, like, bro, I repeat,
1,000.
I'm not saying the time was enough. I'm saying there was a lot of time lapse.
But bro, are you buying that shit? 1,000.
He probably don't even have 1,000 ships.
He got 1,000. He even said it. Look, 1,000 ships. I bring you 1,000 ships.
Probably got 600.
Nah, bro. Oh, they don't play with numbers. Numbers mean numbers. Remember he said, remember Khaleesi tried to lie? I got, what, 15,000? You have 2. They count them numbers, bro.
They had information, that's why.
Nah, they count them numbers, bro. But, alright, so that's that. What else should we, okay, let's talk about Jorah real quick. I need more Jorah. I wanted more Jorah.
I need to know how he got there. He is far. When she told him...
He's in Bravos. I mean, he's in, what city's the Citadel?
I forget, but it's still in Westeros, bro. So, he was all the way across the whatchamacallit.
Yeah, right.
So, when she told him to leave, I mean, again, those time lapse.
Yeah.
So, what the hell was he doing?
He's trying to find the cure, bro.
Obviously, I said, what was he like? What is he doing?
Hey. This makes perfect sense because if you could go to find a cure for grayscale, where's the one place you would go?
Right there, I guess.
Right where the freak he's at. Where all the knowledge, all the maesters, all the history is at, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but something led him there, I believe. Not just, he didn't just go there.
I believe he just went there.
I don't think so.
Jorah's smart
locked up. I believe he got locked up on purpose, maybe.
Jorah's smart enough to know that he needed to get there because that's where all the history is at.
I don't know
if anybody cured grayscale of any sort, it would have been recorded somewhere, and if it is recorded, it would be there.
And also, I believe that he's banking on her coming over because why would he ask? Like, I know he's locked up.
What did he ask him?
He said, "Is the Queen of Dragons? Is she here yet?" So I think he has something not planned per se, but
no, I just think that planned. I think he's working towards the cure. By the time she comes, he'll be cured.
I don't know about that.
I need you to cure Jorah quick. I need Jorah cured by episode 3.
He might never get cured.
Oh no,
he's probably gonna die with that.
No, freaking no, man, no. Jorah made me cry too much in this show for them to do him disrespectful like that.
I think in the end, I mean, we don't have enough episodes, but I think in the end maybe he's going to get out of there because of the whole scuffle with all of them and her. She's probably gonna free her, all that stuff. But the kid, the little girl from Bear Island,
yeah,
she's clearly some shit.
She's related to her somehow.
Right. So I think they're gonna meet before he dies or whatever.
Okay, that'd be tight. All right, so what else? That's pretty much most of it. It's not really a lot in here.
There's lots of little things, bro.
A lot of little things, you're right.
The civil war going on between Sansa and Jon Snow.
I don't like that, bro.
I mean, I don't like it either, but
I don't like that angle. I don't like that angle they're taking, that divide. I just really don't.
That's the little finger, I believe. That's the little finger. I was saying it when we was watching it. That's him.
I don't like. All right, continue. We're recording.
What's that?
Freak that shit. See it up there.
All right. So what was I saying? Oh, I believe, like you said, she's a changed character. I believe that's because of Littlefinger. So she's she's like doing things the way he would do things. Not saying she's with him, but
yeah, I know.
You know, he's clearly rubbed off on her, and she's doing some things that Littlefinger would do if he was in her position. So stuff like that. So that's what's causing that, in my opinion.
Who do you side with when it comes to the knowledge, Sansa or Jon Snow?
The knowledge. What knowledge?
Wisdom, the better decision maker.
Just
at their debate between their debate,
about their little debate.
Yeah, between their debate.
Jon Snow, obviously. I'm a huge fan of simply do not, for whatever reason, you do not do it. Blame somebody else for somebody else's actions. You do not do that. That is.
But if somebody else has that carries the whole name of the house,
doesn't matter what they're carrying. You simply do. That's 101. This guy, if they have nothing to do with this guy, like they can't dictate their decision making. You know what I mean. Like if you're the king and these are your peasants and they do what you say or else, you should not blame them for anything that, you know. John said
I understand both sides.
You do not blame the sins of the father on the son. You do not do it. It's terrible.
I understand both sides.
Yeah, me too. You asked what side.
Yeah, I understand both sides, but I guess the overall, they need as much men as they could get, right?
Yeah.
That's really what it was about. But that's not John's argument, was it?
No.
His argument was if John's argument was because Sansa wanted to just take them out of their castles.
She makes a good point. Give the castle to the people who supported us.
Correct.
Not those who betrayed us.
It's because Jon Snow's stance wasn't because we need as many people as we could get, so let's not kill them. Let's not. Right. Then I would be like, I agree with Jon Snow. Right. But his decision was based on, like you said,
morality and all that crap.
All that bullshit. So I'm gonna side with Sansa because it wasn't about men. It wasn't about numbers. Right. So in this situation, I'm definitely siding with Sansa because these motherfuckers betrayed the Stark family, the whole entire North, and they freaking fought against Jon Snow, bruh, against the name Stark. Freak them motherfuckers, bruh. Sansa didn't forget. Sansa was up in them. Jon didn't know all the stuff Sansa went through. Mm-hmm. He wasn't there for none of that shit. So Sansa has absolute every right to say what she said, and I think she's right, and I side with her. I'll throw them all out that motherfucking castle. So what if you didn't directly? Your house ain't shit. Yeah. Where was y'all at when when the head of your houses led you guys astray? None of y'all protested and said, so freak y'all.
Do shit. Just like Sansa.
That's like in America. What happens when the president F's up? We impeach. Y'all didn't do nothing equivalent to that. Y'all couldn't do shit. Tough luck. It's Game of Thrones. Get the freak out the castle. We need this. Y'all are disloyal anyway.
They're not. As John said, the people who are disloyal are dead.
Their house is disloyal. Sorry.
As Sansa clearly pointed out, castles they can't do shit.
I know.
It's not the castles. It's not the houses. It's the people.
No. When I say house, I mean the name.
Yeah, their name don't do shit either. It's the people that do shit. I'm just using that as my argument, as my point.
The name of the people.
Yeah, but the name don't do shit.
Yes, it does. It means a lot.
You can have a Craig that's a piece of shit and a Craig that's really awesome, and the Craig that did a piece of shit move.
This nigga ain't listening to me.
I'm listening to you.
You're a Stark, right?
Yes.
I excommunicate the Stark from the North.
Yes.
That means a lot.
No,
that's what Sansa was doing.
I'm saying that, and I'm John now in this argument. We're having the same argument.
I know. You're saying the name don't mean shit, and it absolutely does. I just gave you.
You're giving it meaning. You're saying because these people with this name did something terrible.
Yeah, all of them are irrelevant.
Exactly.
Now.
But in truth, all of them with that name didn't do shit. It was some of them with that name.
But you're not understanding where I'm coming. I'm talking about Sansa said that. You talking about castles, freak castles.
I was just explaining.
I'm talking about the Karstarks. The Karstarks' name in Sansa's eyes, had her argument won, would have been executed this way. Get the freak out the castle.
Yeah, for
you
doing
have
nothing.
no loyal to us. Your name is tarnished.
Yes,
you
because
can
of
never,
what somebody else did.
That means you could right.
That's terrible.
Of your name, your very same name that you carry.
Which the name which does nothing.
It does everything. Meaning that little girl who was scared, who did nothing. Her
name
is trash.
Is trash because of what?
That means she can't grow up and say I'm some Karstark.
Her name is
Lord,
trash.
they're gonna be like Karstark.
Her
You're
name is trash because
you're
of
like
what?
a bat. You're a snow.
I get that, but
that's what I'm talking
why
about.
is her name trash?
Because they decreed it.
Because they made it so. The name has no power unless you do that.
They made it
so. Yes, John.
No, nigga, the Karstarks made it so.
No. How?
You don't understand
That's the sin
how
of
a
the
king.
father.
You don't understand how a king who carries the name could tarnish it.
Yes, you can.
And
tarnish,
the little kids have nothing to do with it. But they still have to suffer the consequences.
You can tarnish the name, and the name is only tarnished when others look at the name as being tarnished because of what you did.
Yes,
but
that's exactly what the North looked at. Everyone in the North believed that we're agreed with Sansa.
And John did it the right way. Those who haven't tarnished the name should still bear the name and still have it have weight. Because you didn't tarnish your name.
I disagree with that only because it wasn't about men.
I understand that. I understand that. And like I said, you shouldn't make new enemies. Okay? The enemies that you had who were against you are dead.
Don't bring don't bring that argument because Jon Snow didn't bring that argument. That wasn't his. I agree with you.
What the freak?
I agree with you. Don't make enemies. I agree.
If you cast them out,
I agree with that.
They're probably gonna grow up just like you said.
We're not talking about that though. That has nothing to do with this debate.
We're talking about
between Sansa and Snow. That was not an element of it. You're bringing that in.
Not bringing anything in.
That was not the point. They were just saying. Jon was saying you shouldn't punish children for father's mistakes.
Yeah, that's right.
That's why he said no. Not because we need soldiers.
Because they didn't do anything
wrong. We don't want
wrong.
enemies.
Okay, that's like me saying.
All right.
That's like me saying, which I was saying to you, because it's retarded. They didn't do anything wrong, and then she goes, "Well, their name, it's the house." But as she said before, the house don't do shit. The name didn't do shit. The people did shit, and they're dead now. So why are you still going on about this? The people who did shit are dead. Move the fuck on.
What happens when you say Greyjoy?
Here we go with this. You're doing it again.
No.
That's why I have to say it the way I say it. You're doing it again.
I'm about to prove your shit wrong.
You're not going to prove anything.
Everybody who made the Greyjoy name bad is dead. But the Greyjoy name still is trash.
Again.
Because they're a freaking house of trash.
Again.
Their name ain't shit.
Again.
I don't care who. Yara's clearly trying to come to power, show a different light to being Ironborn.
Again.
But it doesn't matter. Even though the king is gone,
how shitty your name
the name, it doesn't matter how bad. You say Greyjoy, that means nothing in this.
Your name is only as shitty as they make it. Okay?
Your name is only as crappy as you make it.
No, if you make your name shitty and you're dead, the next person that carries your name, you didn't make your name shitty. They did. What the freak are you not understanding?
I understand that.
All right, so
what you're effing up is this.
What?
Nigga, just because of that, don't think that the rest of the people knows that your shit is shitty and get mad at us for knowing that that's a trash name. You're getting mad at us.
The name doesn't mean anything unless...
You're tripping.
We know the name is trash. You carry a trash name.
No.
Are you more than your name? Yes, I will prove it. And then you prove it, you're more than your name. Okay, now you bring the name back. The name is irrelevant. What the hell is wrong with you?
I understand.
The name is irrelevant.
I'm sorry, you tripping, bro.
John
you're taking the
said it
irrelevant.
best.
Your name means everything. You're really dumbing this down, and you're wrong.
Only means as much as you make it. What the hell? Words only have power if you give it power. That's not it. That's how that works.
That's not it, bro.
You're psychotic.
That's not it.
That's how it works.
It's about how your name is perceived.
The way your name is perceived is only who's doing the perception. It's the people.
Exactly.
That's the one who give it power.
So when the Warden of the North says, this name is trash, the other realms will proceed it to be trash.
Yes, but does that mean the people who bears that name is trash?
No.
No.
But that name is still trash.
Which brings me to my point.
Which means you're an outcast. Which means because your name is trash and you're a good, decent person who's honorable, you carry a bad name. So the name does mean something.
Which brings me back to my point. It only means as much as you make it. The same person who says this name is bad, that he's making it bad. You're deciding that it's going to be bad. It's only what you make it. If he'd have said the name is good, now the name is good. That is terrible and shitty. John's doing it the right way. Your name is only as good as your works. Your dad was a piece of shit, so they're dead. Get them out of here. Are you a piece of shit? We'll find out. You didn't do shit. What the hell is wrong with you? What are you not getting?
What's wrong with me?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you, bro?
What the fuck?
You mean to tell me that
Let me ask you a question.
The car starts? What if the car starts actually went through with their plan with Ramsey and they killed Jon Snow?
Doesn't make their children bad.
Everybody. They killed everybody,
that
bro.
Means they're shitty.
And all that, and then they died, and then the children rose up.
Yeah.
That doesn't change nothing, bro, because the damage is too.
The
damage is too much, bro.
That's true.
You can't just wipe away.
Doesn't matter.
You can't just wipe away.
It doesn't matter.
A terrible decade of evil.
You're being vindictive.
I'm being vindictive. The whole point of it being a name is because status matters.
If an evil tyrant has children and he's the worst person in the world and he forms a dynasty of evil tyrants, that doesn't mean that people who aren't evil tyrants who is associated with that name should be punished for it. Let me ask you a question now.
I agree with that.
This is my point. If you did something
different in Game of Thrones,
it is different in Game of Thrones, and that's why I like Jon Snow as a character. But I agree with you. That was a terrible decision, and it's when you be nice with these evil people and these evil characters, you get got. That's why I said.
Your head chopped off.
That's why I said.
She told him in the tunnel.
Yes,
she told him that.
These are reasons why Ned is dead, but it doesn't matter. I like characters who are like that. They're
suckers.
They're better than the rest. But anyways, my question doesn't matter. Better than the rest. You can be dead, alive. I mean, you can be alive or dead. You're still better than the rest.
Brienne is better than the rest, and she's still alive.
Doesn't matter. Dead or alive, you're better than the rest. That's all that matters. Anyway, so let me ask you a question, which I already know the answer to this question.
So why are you asking?
Because you're passing judgment as if though it's supposed to be that way no matter what.
Are you trying to target the saltiness? Because that's definitely going to be saltiness throughout the realm. There's nothing wrong with saltiness. You did have shit, and I'm salty because your dad killed my whole family. And I know you didn't do anything. I understand you're probably a nice girl. But I'm going to chop your head off anyway because your daddy murdered all of my people.
So the question stands.
Can't get mad at that.
So the question stands. If you were the father and your child is being punished for your deeds, you would accept this? Not saying you would say, okay, chop my kid head off. You're never going to say that. But what you're saying is...
I would understand it all.
You're going to understand that your innocent child is being punished for things that they didn't do, and you're okay with this.
I'm not okay with it, but I understand it.
No, I understand it too. I know exactly what's going on. But you're okay with this because you're okay with it now. You never want to accept. You're like, yes, go ahead, chop his head off. But you're okay with this line of thinking. My kid head should never be chopped off for any reason. But I understand that children's heads should be chopped off. But children's heads should be chopped off because that's the way it goes. That makes no sense. It's terrible. That's terrible.
You're the type of motherfucker to let Joffrey grow up.
Did I get it right? Is that how you mean?
Yeah, that's how I think.
Okay, that's fucking terrible.
Yeah, I think it's freaking foolish that you think that way. You're the type of motherfucker that thinks Joffrey, had he not been poisoned, shout outs to the guy. All that rape and murdering and savagery he did, and let's say he took it even further and killed all of House Tyrell.
Yeah.
And freaking murdered his mother.
Yeah.
And killed Bronn. And killed Jaime. And killed Khaleesi.
Yeah.
And killed Tyrion.
Yeah.
And killed Littlefinger. And just completely wrecked everybody and his evil. Remember the hate you had for Joffrey. Try to freaking remember it.
I remember it. I hated him the most.
And then Joffrey had a son.
Yeah.
His only son.
His only son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was protected. Joffrey tried to keep him in a safe place because Joffrey knew
that people were going to want to hurt him and get to his son. I got
exactly. And then, let's say someone from the Mormon house found out who Joffrey's son was and decided to...
Wait, this was targeted at me. You're saying I'm the type of nigga.
Yeah, kill this son.
Yeah.
You think... And they killed Joffrey's son because of all the shit that Joffrey did. And the name Lannister completely makes people want to kill him.
Did you hear that shit?
And you are the type of person to be like, that's awful what you did. I can't believe you just killed Joffrey's son. That's terribly wrong.
Yes, that is wrong.
You a fool.
Joffrey's son did nothing to you.
I know. I'm killing him anyway.
I rest my case.
In the Game of Thrones, either you motherfucking kill or you die.
I got that.
And that means lose, bruh. You lose.
I got that.
Freak that.
I got that.
I know this is war, bruh.
That's terrible.
This is wartime. Thinking Jon Snow and Sansa up there talking about war, bruh. This ain't regular civilized society.
It's terrible.
There ain't no laws. This is war. This is the equivalent of Europe at war with America, at war with India. This is war, bruh.
That's a terrible.
Yeah, you could say, sir, you a sucker. I'm perfectly fine with that. Kill that seed of the devil.
Terrible.
Kill that seed of the devil.
Fire with fire, eye for an eye. I'm good. I'm good.
In the Game of Thrones,
I'm good.
That's what it be like. Because your boy, he's dead, and then he came back to life. So we already lost.
I'm good. I'm good.
All right, yeah. Freak you. You're freaking that's your mentality. Freak that. What? Keep that shit real up in here. That's what it is.
No, you're keeping it unreal. Check that shit at the door.
Keeping it real.
No. I'm saying
that's
that.
what I really believe. Real.
No, I know you really believe that, but that's not keeping it real. Keeping it real would do to those who've done to you, not those who haven't. Now that's the real. Don't check that shit at the door.
You just made that up.
I didn't make that up.
You got that from a book?
What?
You said it. You said it like you got that from a book.
I got it like that's the fact. That's
you keep it real. That's the real.
Because that's the
telling
truth.
you to stay off drugs.
No, that's the.
You sound like a freaking.
It's
you
the
sound
truth.
like a Dare commercial.
It's the truth. It's the truth. You can't stop the facts.
All right, man. Fine.
It's the truth, bro. That's how it should be.
Fine.
But yeah, I agree.
All right,
John's probably gonna get his for now.
John tripping, bro. I'm Team Sansa on that one. And what else we got? We talked Khaleesi and Dragonstone. There's nothing there. There's nothing I got from that scene.
I mean,
what did you get from that?
There's nothing to get.
That's the problem I had,
bruh.
You see how we're getting stuff from scenes? We just talked about Sansa. We talked about Sansa and John. We talked about the mountain. Yeah. But look, let's go to this shit.
I don't understand how you don't get that scene.
I get it. Oh, I get it all.
You got it? So then that was the payoff.
Oh, that was payoff.
You remember when she was with her brother in the Dothraki and all of that, and I went home across the sea and blah, blah, blah. This is it. She's here now. Boom.
She's here.
That's the payoff. That's it. She keeps talking about being here. Being in the Seven Kingdoms, all this time, I know. All the seasons. This is it. That was the payoff.
Okay.
I don't see how. I get it. I get it. So that was the payoff for me. I was feeling. I was like, oh.
When she put her head on that sand.
She's finding.
You felt that?
I'll tell you this.
I didn't.
I'll tell you this. Which actually, this doesn't count because we didn't really see it, but I felt it anyways because of knowing it.
My payoff is going to be when she gets to King's Landing. You felt it at Dragonstone. I didn't feel it. When she touches down at King's Landing, then I might feel it.
I started feeling it as soon as they showed her and then they panned the shot and I was like, oh shit, what's wrong? I started feeling it. But here's one little, this doesn't count. Let me go real quick. When they showed the door, when the two Unsullied opened the gates and she was going to go up with those two dragon heads and right there, I just thought about, when I saw that I was like, wow. Maybe there was, which is probably not true at all. Remember when they talk about Ares and what's his name?
Hagar?
No. The mountain, not the mountain. Yeah, the mountain when he killed Elia Martell and all that stuff. When Khaleesi and her brother supposedly was little kids, Viserys, and they escaped from. Yeah. So I was thinking about the last time she was probably there. Was when they were escaping.
When Robert was on the hunt for him.
No, well, yeah, after that, yeah. But I'm saying that night or whatever time it was, when she was escaping as a child and they was trying to save them. As soon as they opened those gates, I was like, she like I said, it was probably a secret entrance, not that door right there. But I just thought she was probably going through that gate as a child, trying to escape, running for her life, and now she's coming back in as the, attacker.
Mother of dragons.
Yeah, wrecking shit. Like I said, it's meaningless, but because of all I know about the shit, it just...
Right. It's nice.
That shit just popped in my head. I'm like, oh,
it's your imagination.
Yeah.
Never go with that. You will always be disappointed.
I'm not. You've seen this. I'm perfectly fine.
Nigga, if they showed that scene, I'd be freaking kind of leaking over here.
I thought for a second.
If they showed the
I thought for a second when
you just came up with some shit that was
I thought for a second when she did this with the set, and then she looked up and they had a shot. Yeah, I thought we were gonna get like you know the flashbacks when they you know the flashbacks when they cut it.
You're making me not
wait listen. You know the flashback when they show you the quick image and then they cut back to the present day. It'd be like flashback cut. I thought they were gonna show her face, and then right there when I saw the face, I was like, here comes a flashback, and it was gonna like show a quick like 3-second clip of somebody pulling her by her hand in the rain, and it's nighttime, and then cut back to her face, and then cut back to that, and cut back to her face. I was like, oh shit, because I was thinking that at the gate, like
what you're doing is you're using your imagination to make the show better than what we just saw.
Like I said, it can always be better. So
I mean, come on, bro. You just came up with that at the top of your head.
Well, that's
they've been thinking this shit through for months, bro.
That's how they did the moment. That's how they did the moment, bro. It was a moment. That's how they did.
You're exploring it. You're even making shit up that's better.
That's how I felt when I was looking at it. She's finally back to what she considers home.
All right, bro.
Yes, I feel you.
I would have loved to see that epic shit that you say you want epic shit. That little shit that you.
Well, that meant a lot to me right there that I saw.
That little shit that you just mentioned is epic to me. That's considered epic. You want epic all over? No, nigga.
You don't want to feel it though? You can't feel it unless you see it like that? I can still feel it. I don't have to see it like that to feel it.
You the only one that felt. I guarantee you, probably a handful of niggas felt that when they were looking at that scene.
Probably.
Until you show it to us, then it's like, wow. They felt something else. They thought of something else. Your imagination is different. And if they put that shit in the show, I would be like, nice.
Okay. And then maybe somebody else would be like, that's a piece of shit.
Trying to make me seem like we're not talking about that. Those are the niggas that don't like freaking filet mignon and shit. I don't care about that. Give me tuna. What is this steak? Filet mignon with bacon?
I guess.
Give me that tuna. Nigga, kill yourself.
But yeah, that's what I got from that scene. So it's not moving forward. It's looking back for me. Okay, that scene.
Fine. So what we have left, I think the last touchdown we have to talk about is Cersei and Jaime, man.
Yeah.
We need to talk about that.
I think it's set in stone now. That
Jaime's gonna cross her.
Yeah, he's not 100%.
Jaime's gonna cross her.
I could be wrong, but that's the vibe I was getting.
You too, he's gonna
the
cross
answers he was giving her, the
answers he was giving her in the sheet that she was saying.
Yeah, and the whole debate about their children, she looked at the shit at a different light than he was. Yeah. Our son murdered himself, and she's like,
dust. We're still
he
flesh and blood.
betrayed me. He said our child murdered himself. He betrayed me. Fuck, bro. Can you be more evil? Bitch, you do know it was your actions that drove your son to that. Not to mention, he's just a kid.
We need her to be that savage for the show.
That's true, though, evil bitch.
We need it. We will need it. We need it.
She will need it because she's up against a lot.
And Jaime is definitely seeing his sister
in a new light
for what Tyrion has always said about her.
That's true.
It's because Tyrion has always said, I've even seen scenes in this show where Tyrion keeps telling Jaime, she's this, she's that, and Jaime would, anyway, he never really paid it any attention. But I think this scene here was when it probably all smacked to him. Pow! All that shit Tyrion was saying, like, my God, this bitch is evil. Fuck, what do I do?
Right. That's true too.
So he might become the Queen Slayer and the King Slayer.
I kind of caught that a little bit when she said about the shit about Tyrion, when she was like, our brother is hand of this, she's hand of the queen or whatever, the dragon bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
And she was, and now he's sitting by her side, coming to kill us. And he was just like, I don't completely agree with you, bitch.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
I hear what you're saying, but I don't really.
Exactly. Like she's so rageful because of that, and he's like, he's my brother.
Right, all that. Killed our fathers, like, dad was gonna kill him. I was gonna be killed. What the fuck?
Exactly.
Stupid bitch.
So,
That's the vibe I was getting from him.
So let me ask you: are you at a point where Are you at a point where you forgive Jamie?
No.
You a savage nigga. Where's your heart, bruh? I like Jamie now. Stop. Forgive him.
Stop. I can't forgive Jamie.
Because he pushed that twerp out the window.
It was because...
In season 1, episode
All right. Let me lay the cards on the table. If he kills her, I'll forgive him. If he kills her... Wait. All right. Let me rephrase. That's a bit much.
Yeah.
It's a bit much to achieve. It would be great to do it. But
it's a bit much to demand for you to forgive him.
Nah, it's perfectly fine. But if he attempts to kill her and miss, I'll still forgive him because he tried. I'll forgive him.
All right.
And
what if? Okay. That. But what if he assists somebody who attempted to kill her?
Well, it depends on who he's assisting.
Say Varys. Varys wants to poison her, and he says, "I'll get you the mug. I'll get you the mug that she drinks from." I'm trying to convince you to like Jamie, bro. What do you think? Come on.
All right.
Yeah, all right, there we go. Right. I think it's gonna happen.
All right.
Jamie's gonna do something.
I'm only gonna give you that because if he says that, I'll strongly believe that he still likes her, and that's a more realistic approach. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't want to do the dirty work himself, but he wants her dead. All right, I'll give you that. Sure.
All right, for sure. Good.
Fucking Jamie.
I like Jamie now.
And the only reason she is the weight in my scenario is because he pushed him because of their fucking secret. Up when they was fucking. That's why it's tied around her so much. Yeah. You know, it's not because he was a bad person and all that. Forgive that. You know, I forgive all the terrible shit he did or whatever. It's because of that moment right there.
All right, freak you.
It's between them.
All right, so Jamie, we're rooting for you. Come on now, we gotta get the code to freaking forgive you, man. You better do something. Let him in the gates. Let him into a room where no one else can go or some shit.
Something.
Do something nice.
Kill that bitch. Something.
So, all in all, let's give it a grade. Let's grade it. All in all, the hype was real. And
the hype was definitely real.
I'm a little bit disappointed, but I'm just so happy to get Game of Thrones back. I can't wait for next Sunday. Oh, really? 6-7 days, I get to see another episode? Yeah! Make sure you guys watch the Game of Thrones edition of The Arena.
That's true.
It's epic. If I have to grade this, I was a little bit underwhelmed and disappointed, but overall, I'm just still so happy to be here. So, with that, I'll give the season premiere a B.
Oh, B? How are you going to give it a B? That's fucked up.
A B is a good grade.
Exactly. I thought it was lower.
No. It's still Game of Thrones.
The way he was talking.
It's still... What did somebody say in my comment section? That made a lot of sense. He said, the worst episode of Game of Thrones is better than the best episode of any other show.
That's true. Most shows, not any other shows.
Yeah, Breaking Bad's a show. Yeah. But I understand where he was going with it. Yeah,
that's true. That is true.
So I'm using a little bit of that here.
That's true.
So yeah, a B.
That's true.
What about you?
They set the bar so high. That's why. And then when they're down, when they're down, you're like, this is too low.
Exactly.
This is too. Exactly. They're not even down here, but this is too low.
Exactly.
This is bullshit.
Yeah,
I get it.
Exactly.
I get it. I was gonna give it a B. I have to give it a B too. Our shits are so different. I thought for sure you was gonna give it a C.
No.
It's not an A episode by any means.
Heck no.
But it's a B because of all the weight and all the waiting. Well, let me rephrase that.
There's so much anticipation that helped that grade.
Yes.
Because if this was just a standalone episode in season 5, episode 8 or something, it would definitely get like a C- or something like that. But this is the first. There's anticipation behind it, helping boost the grade, like I said.
Right.
This got a lot of a boost just because I saw the characters.
Oh,
you don't get that in episode 8. We're already in the season. Because this is episode 1, and I seen Khaleesi. Oh, good to see you. Missandei back there. I was freaking creaming off seeing the mountain. Come on, bruh. That boosted up. And any other episode in this season, that's never going to happen again. Because we're already in season 7.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So, understand that.
Well, I give it a B.
All right, 2 B's. Don't forget.
That's weird.
2 B's.
Two different.
Yeah. I wouldn't just trash the shit, but you know, I'm saying I'm a little disappointed.
See for sure.
No, I'm just a little disappointed.
I guess this makes sense.
Oh yeah. So basically, that's the grades. B's from both TheKode and Jody Joe. What do you guys think of us talking about Game of Thrones midweek? somewhere around Tuesday or Wednesday, doing a live stream talking about our anticipation grades or anticipated scenes for the following episode. We'll probably be doing something like that on the channel live. So stay tuned. Subscribe to Jody's Corner for that real Game of Thrones content, bro. I'm trying to tell you, it is just so good to be here talking Game of Thrones with you, bro.
Good to have shit to talk about.
Thank you for guiding me in the show, man. Thank you for letting me know about the characters. Thank you for having patience, bro. Because I know I've been a savage,
J3 said you don't like the
impatient
show,
motherfucker, man.
I mean, it's okay not to like it.
He didn't give the show a chance, really.
He said he watched it.
Nah, he didn't even finish season 1.
But yeah,
he watched a few episodes, man. He didn't give it a chance. You got to give this man. I had to watch 2 seasons before I got hooked.
Oh damn.
No, I had to watch the whole season. I watched the whole season before I got hooked. Like, wow, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
All right, so that's it for us. Remember, guys, check out the Arena Game of Thrones. Comment down below. What's up?
There was no new characters. I didn't see not one. Which is fine.
Yeah, there was those 2 little girls, the 2 that represented the old houses.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know who they were. I'm like, well, they can shoot.
I guess.
So they're the new faces of their houses.
That's true.
So we got that. And remember, subscribe, hit that notification button so you're notified on Jody's Corner when we go live. We doing that real talk Game of Thrones stuff. I know there's a lot of places that you could go. I appreciate you for landing here. Shout out to y'all. I'm Jody Joe. That's the man, the myth, the legend, the code. And we out this thing, man.
Deuces. Boxes.